And we begin here at 5 with a look at the plan for Albuquerque police to get the most violent criminals off our streets.
It starts with sorting through a massive warrant backlog of 5,000 outstanding felony warrants. Brittany Costello joins us now with details on law enforcement's plan to tackle this. Brittany, they want to target the most violent offenders first.
Yeah, that's right. So they've narrowed that list down to 800 offenders. People wanted for crimes like armed robbery, homicide, or aggravated assault. They are asking the legislature for funding, saying clearing this backlog is the top priority. Albuquerque city leaders say it's a right now solution for violent crime, pointing to the most recent gunfire aimed at the homes of local and state elected leaders.
One of the shooters at elected officials' houses was out on warrant. That shooter literally, by definition, should not have been on the streets.
Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller says they have a plan to tackle a felony warrant backlog, starting with the most violent offenders.
Our command staff has taken an in-depth look at the thousands of outstanding felony warrants and will first start with 800 of the most violent and recent offenders.
They'll have 16 investigative teams with the goal of clearing a case a week over the course of a year, with plans to work with other law enforcement agencies and parts of the criminal justice system.
It takes two things: us to coordinate our teams together when they're available for overtime, and then funding for that overtime. And that's exactly what we're asking the legislature for.
The city is calling on the state legislature to provide the funding, while the police department focuses on the workforce.
There's a variety of things that are going to be occurring in order for us to make sure our officers are able to go out and look for these individuals.
Albuquerque officials pointed to this man, Christian Wood, as a prime example. They say he shot at officers while stealing a bake car, and at that time had more than 10 felony warrants out for his arrest. With this plan in place, the next step is to monitor the legislation at the Roundhouse. We will keep an eye on that. Back to you.
All right, Brittany, definitely so. Thank you.